NNPC of Nigeria refused to remit any dime since January, and you are not enraged, Abi. They are still busy, right? Renegotiating all your resources with those who can give them cash. They are ready to sell anything that can turn to cash. When they turn to your foreign reserve, nobody knew. From $42 billion down to 15 billion. Alaye, $27 billion gone. And the entire country had no clue until now. And you're telling me that you have a good feeling that something is going to bear. That's why some people are saying that, what are they even like celebrating? I mean, what are they contesting to take over? What exactly are they coming to, to do when they say they want to come and fix Nigeria? Have they even admitted and alerted the people, that there is no Nigeria that is what you think it is anymore? You are about to have, for the first time, a bankrupted Nigeria, giant of Africa. Or more, you will see influx. People will be running here and there. Majority of you, I know, your hypocrisy. Some of you inherited your hypocrisy from your parents, okay? If our parents, put it that way, if our parents, if they didn't just use hypocrisy to play along, maybe me and you today, we will probably never be, we will never be fighting this same war, okay? So today, many of you are also hypocrites. You know that the situation has gone beyond anything you can even explain yourself. No matter how daft you are, no matter how dumb you are, many people can feel it that this is not going to end well. You will come on social media, defend this terrorist government and their policies, fight everyone you can fight, and continue to shout Iwolokon. But behind the scene, you are all looking for a way to escape. We know that, don't we? I'm coming back to something. I saw this guy's clip, and I'm like, there are many of you watching me right now defending Tifnumbu. That this is what you're actually waiting for. One day, yourself will come to love Nigeria from abroad and become, patriotic Nigerian from abroad. Abroadian Nigerian. So we know. And that is why some of you, after you go about to push your criminal politicians who have always been mortgaging your lives, it is what they do. If you don't believe it, that's the result. When you come out and then they say, hey, who else is Milokon, this and that, behind the scene, you are waiting for the time that you yourself are going to jackpot. Then you turn around. When you bring all these rogues and you give them the influence over you again and again, when they are dealing with you, then you will foolishly, on the same social media, you will be asking those who never contributed to your self-inflicted suffering and damnation, you'll be asking them to come back home, to come and help you clean the mess. We know all of that. As you are, because what we call that is that Dabi Mosheda. Because some of you have never experienced anything that has to do with a good life for you. You have never experienced anything that has to do with a peace of mind for you. It has always been always on the run. Always like somebody is chasing you. Something is after you. You know, everywhere, every day, you are being pressured. As they are strangulating you. You are still shouting, bah, APC, bah, PDP. So you have never experienced anything good life. You have never experienced people speaking with free mind. You have never experienced something like that. how could this boy be talking like this? They're supposed to show this boy something. If it was in the old, if it was when our people still, when they still have something, they're supposed to don't curse or swear for this boy. I mean, just run mad for 2 weeks. I mean, because that is the word they created for the word of that fear. So when people remind you that you can have it better, you don't believe it. You don't. Every opportunity you have to speak out and fight it, as unboot slaves, as many of them are, they will rather embrace it, excuse it, and then support it. When that system begins to deal with them, sending them away, far away from your families, then you begin to wish those who have been speaking out to come back and face the same sufferings with you before you can admit that this is not life. And if you pay attention to detail, Nigeria is not heading anywhere good under these rules. All their actions are being scrutinized, not because many of us have any direct or anything that is going to directly impact us, which or have the direct consequences of all their actions, but we always have the indirect one, be it economy, be it security, everything they do to you. Many of us, we always have the indirect impact of that. As they say, now only the people with the thing concerned will tell you how it feels like. So we speak all the time, call your attention to this, but you turn that to you versus us. Because to you, how could these guys be so, is it because you are living abroad? Why don't you come back home and face what we are facing? Should anybody face the same sufferings you brought upon yourself before you understand that you deserve better? This time around is going to get worse. And getting worse in this case is that we know many of you who are praying for your japa and all of that, and at the same time, asking your oppressors to continue kneeling on your own necks. You remember this young lady, Ini Imoren, that young lady that, got missing last year, and within 2-3 days, her body was found. And within 4-5 days or so, after she disappeared, her killer was apprehended. All thanks to Twitter, FBI, CIA, intellectual, and whatever they will call themselves. They were able to track this young girl. They were able to track her to her last location, on a phone, which eventually produced this young guy on the left. That's Ini. Ini on the right, and Oduak Akpan on the left. Ini was a 21-year-old young girl who just was looking for a job, and she saw an advert on social media with a mobile contact that they were recruiting. Ini called that number, and then she exchanged conversation to the point that she was invited for an interview. The person at the other end is this guy on the left. It was the one running that scam. But initially, it was probably, people thought this could be a serial rapist targeting young women, raping them, and possibly, would let her go until they found Ini's body. When they found Ini's body, the investigation turned to homicide. In fact, it also attracted the suspicion of human organ harvesters. You know what I mean? So then, when Ini's body was found, how did they find this guy? It's also a very long story, but I'll cut it short. He didn't surrender. and he was not arrested by the police, just like that. The politicians in Akwa Ibom, who somehow, we don't know, they had contact with this guy when people were tracking his phone communications, phone calls, text messages. I'm talking about his phone because this is what they did, right? INI contacted the mobile number that Akpan owns to run his scheme. So when they track INI to what they suspected, I mean, when they found INI's body, they started tracking Akpan's phone number and who were those Akpan talking to. In the process, they found that Akpan was talking to a particular number more during the period that INI was missing, was missing. So that number led to a politician in Akwa Ibom. Okay, so the Twitter exposed this politician. That was when they came out and said the politician had nothing to do with INI. They don't know him. I mean, they don't know her. But when it comes to Akpan, the reason why they had phone exchange and all that was because they are related or something. So they now said Akpan is with that man that he was talking to on the phone. So they now started tracking the man's number as well. They figured out that during the time that they said Akpan was supposed to be with them, the same man was also in contact with the state, one of the police officers, maybe the DPO or state commissioner of police or something like that, interacting with them that they could come and take Akpan is with them. It's going to be at a particular location. So when they were tracking, also, moment after, Akpan texted this police officer and said, they said I should wait for you at so junction. So they went there. They took him like normal. That's why he's looking clean. Day one, when they paraded him as the suspects, then they started blackmailing the family for them to drop the case. But the Twitter FBI, they didn't take it lightly. They were exposing all different things at the time that it became an international stuff then, right? So what then happened? The family of this girl, INI Umoren, her sister, suddenly got employment opportunity from the state government. You remember she was looking for a job before she was killed, right? And it became a big thing that some politicians were mentioned that they were protecting this man, this young man. So in order to cover that up, the family, I mean, the government or the politicians offered her sister a job to also silence this, but it didn't work, okay? Somehow, today, the courts found Uduak Akpan guilty of killing INI Umoren. I don't know, maybe it was at that moment when they gave that verdict that he realized that this is real. Some said he is probably taking a fall for some big men in this Akwa Ibom. And they would do everything to cover it up or to, but when it became a big thing, they had to convict him. But his conviction will still have to be signed by the governor of Akwa Ibom State. And the governor of Akwa Ibom State right now is probably not going to sign that. And it can take another 5 to 7 years before anybody will probably sign that, or even if anyone signs it now, before they can carry it out. I've been told. Some are also saying she be the same state governor has this power to forgive, and pardon people. So what if he is pardoned? All of that remains speculation. Because to Uduak, they go kill me, so they go kill me now. That reality sets in, and he reacted this way, realizing that they are going to kill you. You raped that girl, then you killed her. From the reports, they said that, from the autopsy, there was no real struggle, which means that when that young girl, INI, when she got to that location and she realized that her life was in danger, she complied to be raped. Yeah, there was no force, but yet this young boy still killed her. So all of this today, probably just the reality, I mean, some people are saying that he couldn't have done it alone. He could just be taking a fall. When it comes to having an intercourse with the victim, yeah, that could be by himself. But killing her in what they saw as, couldn't have been done by him or by himself, right? Somehow, whether it's going to be that he's taking a fall or not, for the first time in all this while, Uduak, Akpan, feared the same poison that he served that young girl. Will they want to escape her from the warders? He won't escape.
Take your camera. My friend, will you get up from my face? Will you get up from my face? Will you stop that nonsense?
So that's him. Uduak Akpan. And I hope that will be justice for the family of Ini Imoren. And some said that they will still not stop until justice is done. I hope that serves as the beginning of their own having a closure. So the last part of what I'm going to say before I start taking calls, because I want to take some calls as well, is this. It's an update on what we are doing on the Yoruba Union. For those of us who have signed up, I want to say thank you to you. So as at this hour, I mean, before I started the broadcast, I have it on record that we now have over 3,800 of us who have signed up to be members of the Yoruba Union. Okay, so before the end of this week, we are all going to be able to see ourselves. All right, we are all going to be able to some extent even message ourselves. Then we are all going to be able to put up our own, expressions and then opinions and all of that. Put up posts. Currently, you have been able to upload your own profile pictures. You've been able to upload your own cover photos, right? Now you'll be able to see others. How many of us are here, Seth? So with nearly 4,000 of us who have signed up, I want to say thank you. I was talking to somebody today and he said, Mayegun, I went to that, I signed in today to just check if anything is up there and all. I said, no, nothing much. But like we said, they are all going to come in bits. The reason is because we want to mobilize ourselves first, okay? Before we then introduce all our programs, when we would be sure of volunteers. And he said he was talking, they've been sending it to people, I've been told. There are many of us have been sending it to people we know, sign up here, become a member and all of that stuff. So, and he was saying that he was talking to somebody in Nigeria. He said, I was talking to somebody in Ife, and I said, we need to sign up as members of this Yoruba Union, especially with the goodies and the plan that we have, which is the interest of our people as planned, to support them, indeed, in every way we can, as much as possible. So he said, sir, we are becoming so many dear now. We are over 400. He was making up a number to him. He's watching me right now, I bet. He was making up a number. And I said, sir, 400. I said, well, we are currently over 3,600. And that is going to be based on my last check. So when I checked, that means we are nearly 4,000 already. Honestly speaking, nearly 4,000 already. I've already put up the account on the Yoruba Union. But don't worry. Again, I've said it many times. It is what we do that would eventually convince those that we can call doubting Thomases, and including those who would like to compare us with so many other groups that they have seen come and gone. Yeah, we will not have to make a big show of what we are going to do. We will show everything we are doing in a big way, and then you sitting there still wondering, what is this going to be all about? How is it going to be? We will show that we can use this same social media, we can use this same World Wide Web to generate the mobilization of the genuine people, the genuine descendants of Yoruba land, home and abroad, to bring them together under one vision of we deserve better. And on this foundation, on this rock, we build our nation. You know what that means, eh? So, and before the end of the week, we are planning to make it more interactive, see ourselves. And then after that, right, after this is done, we are going to get to that part of, the proper certification. This is why some of the ideas and projects that we are plotting and planning, I have realized that, the medium of our fundraiser for this particular project is not really going to be, taking us too legal, in my own opinion, and the opinions of those around me, okay? So what we have done is that we are going to use most of the resources we have to complete the legal setup of this Yoruba Union, as we are currently working behind the scene. Every support is still welcome because it's so important. Every penny counts this time. But when you do so this time, it's going straight into this setup and project. All right. So once we have the certification as planned, we can then go to that stage where every one of us who is a member right now, maybe by then, once we open up the interactive segment of it, and we are, let's say by then we are up to 10,000 of us. That's quite a number. Then you can voluntarily, if you want to, okay, set up a direct debit. You can set up a direct debit of $1, £1, or €1 in your own currency as every month contribution to all we might be doing for the sake and progress of Yoruba land in support, as explained. And not everybody needs to subscribe to contribute, okay? Your contribution doesn't have to be money. In fact, I am looking for the best resources, which is the human resources, you and me. We are the best resources that can make this work. I believe so strongly in it that if we have, listen to this, if we have just 1,000 of us scattered all over the world, dedicated passionately about this, making a difference, making an impact, and taking it into a different direction that we would like it to be for the sake of our own children and children's children, right? If we can get from this pool of every one of us signing up, some people are signing up right now, they don't understand what it's all about, they don't even get it yet, don't worry. So imagine when we then build beyond 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 2 million, then that is a game of number, and you begin to have a 10,000 dedicated Yoruba First stronghold. Now, this is my vision, and then once I have many of us who have the similar vision, that is the biggest and the greatest resources we need. You see, money is going to be the smallest, even though, as we speak today, some will tell you money. And we also don't want a situation, remember that, we don't want a situation whereby we will build a solid platform like this and then allow money bags, people with a different political interest, people with all these selfish backward ideologies that have been driving us mad all this while to hijack this idea. Do you know how it's going to be impossible to hijack money bag and all that? Because we are building it from the ground, okay? We are laying every brick by ourselves. In the process, we are going to have those strong, dedicated Yorubas that if you meet them anywhere, you will see that passion, you will see that dedication, you will see that clarity, you will see that understanding, you will see that, fluency in what they are talking about. We want to build that. As I'm talking to you right now, it might sound like I'm just talking into the air, right? I know that those who know what this is all about are already taking up the message. 4,000 of us. How much do you think it's going to be in a week? We have not even up to a week yet. Are we? No, we are not a week yet. It means that people want this to happen. People want to own it. We will teach ourselves how to build as we have always been doing. And we are also going to be willing and ready to learn from every mistake along the way. The purpose of this is that brotherhood, sisterhood, motherhood, fatherhood. Let everybody know that if you join us, you are joining the group of fellow brothers and sisters who care so much about their brethren, brothers, sisters, family, relatives, including neighbors back in Yoruba land. Not just thinking about themselves. They're not just concerned as well. They are interested in changing the situation. How? Until you join, you probably will never have to know it. We are all going to experience this together. We are all going to build this together. And eventually, we are all going to celebrate this together. So in my own opinion, with the little resources we have left, I am spending some of them now in finalizing this whole thing. There is no time to waste anymore. All right? So I would stop there. And you can ask me questions that you might want to ask, or you also have to give me a little break. I am going to go away for a minute or two. When I get back, I'll take a few calls, contributions, and at the same time, additions and all that, okay? So thank you very much for your time. If you are still there, my friends on YouTube, you can take a minute as well to now take a break, like that video, and then share it if you haven't already, and I will be back. And also, thank you to all of you who just joined the Mayegun's Diary Political on YouTube. We crossed that 63,000 mark last night. So thank you for making it or taking us across that mark. Now we are now looking at 64,000, maybe 100,000, whatever it is. We are not too much in a rush. As you buy the message, share them for others too. I will be back. Don't go anywhere. Hello there.
Mayegun, the 10-star general.
Yes, sir. Rodney of the Rodney Brothers. How are you, sir?
Thank you. Well, I'm fine, thanks. I said this thing is running, and it's running wide, isn't it?
Well, we are here to witness it, Baba.
Yes, we praise God. We praise God. That's where it will begin, and that's just it. That's just the start. It's only the beginning.
Yes.
Then I just want to throw my voice inside tonight to say you're doing a great job. We thank God, and all of us are doing a great job pushing this thing further.
Bless you.
You know, and I really yesterday I really wanted to comment on the fact that the Nigerian government actually bought SUVs for Niger Republic officials. My brother, we never got
Malians are going to wish they have that same luck, or Chadians will wish they had that same luck. But Niger, where Nigerian cousins are, they say now your cousins they there. I no get cousin for Niger.
Na their papa cousin. Na their papa cousin.
No get cousin for Niger. Rodney.
My brother, I just want to encourage everybody to join the campaign. Let us push forward. And then I also want to remember Yorubas all over Yoruba land.
Yes.
That the terrorists are, we outnumber them. We far outnumber them. So the day Yoruba nation is declared, everybody come out to make you chop their skin, use them, do suya. That's all we talk. So
thank you,
I'm just adding my own.
Bless you, bless you. Have you signed up for your own on Yoruba Union? Because
my
suddenly
brother,
I don't know what happened though. The number just surged, especially from last night.
No, they look for. Now that thing I go look for now, where I jam the live this thing now. Brilliant. I never sign up for. I never at the same thing, Pinam.
Yeah, it's very easy now. Just yorubaunion.org. Very straightforward.
Okay, I bet.
yorubaunion.org. Yes, ORG.
As we hang up, let other people talk. Make me go sign up.
Bless you, Baba. Go do So I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. The Prince.
Yeah, this is the Prince Judgment.
How are you today, Baba?
Yeah, my good general. Congratulations to ourselves, a temple of truth and justice. You know.
Yes, sir.
It's happening big. You know, it's happening. I'm very, very happy for this great platform. You see, everyone on this platform is really working hard, and they're always out whenever the call is made.
That's
which is fantastic.
Thanks, man.
You know, I greet everyone on this platform. I say, God will bless all of you, honestly.
Amen. Oh.
Everyone, God will bless everyone for their support, for their encouragement. And I thank God you are doing a great job. You know, for 4,000 under 1 week shows that you are doing a great job, honestly, my God. To be honest,
it's like people are interested, or because I'm not going to say people just want to do it and see what's going to happen, but they are signing up. I mean, they are signing up. They are taking their time to go there and type and then put all that there. I have all the record, yeah, Baba. They are just not details I can share public like I do all the time. You know, like, oh yeah, see you. But from from our plan, everybody will get to know how many of us are actually on there. Once you are a member, you will see that almost 11,000, 21,000. And not just that, we will soon begin to interact with ourselves. All these things we are doing right now, we'll be doing them on our own platform. And there's more until they happen.
Wow, that's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, my good tonight. We thank God. You know, the topic is great as usual. You know, it's only in Nigeria you will see somebody will go and you're a beggar. You know, a beggar will go and bring dog and put in his house and be training a dog. Somebody who is a beggar that is very hungry. You know, you go and bring dog and put in your house. What will happen? You understand me? Yeah, you see, the Fulani in Janjaweed, the Boko Haram terrorists that are in Asoro, and the Mietiala in the bush. what they are doing is unbelievable. What is the contribution? What you ask yourself, everybody will ask themselves, what is the contribution of Fulani to Nigeria? Last time they asked them what is their contribution in technology, they say it's Kilishi. Can you imagine? They said that Kilishi is their contribution
Nigeria is now exporting Kilishi.
Exporting Kilishi in 30 years of being Minister of Technology.
Now, he said in my ministry, we have been able to train people how to make Kilishi and at the same time to also export them all more a week.
It is unbelievable. So you see, the two things that Fulani is contributing to the economy of Nigeria is Kilishi and terrorism.
And if you talk about it, Baba, you go pay 5 million. No. In my video, in that my introductory music, yeah, I said that if we talk now 500,000 naira, Baba, na 5 million, no. Don't be 500, na times 10, no.
You know what will happen, my ego.
Tell us.
I want to repeat this again. Let everyone know if what is happening. We show you completely that there's nobody that is in charge there as president in Aso Rock. Fulani are the cabal that is running Nigeria as of this moment. Buhari is dead. The person there is an impostor, as Nnamdi Kanu said. This is the only reason why they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, because he wants to expose that top secret. That top secret. Nigerian people do not want to take the advantage. This is what they should have hold. If everybody hold this, they will hold Fulani neck.
I mean, why would anybody say they love a country, right, from Nigeria, and they have the chance of being in charge, and their people and all of that? Why would they do this to Nigeria? Do you know they've wrecked that place so badly, Prince? I don't even know how to explain it to people. Honestly,
our children,
the point that when you start talking, they will think you are wishing them evil. I don't know how to explain it.
No, they are completely mad with foolishness. Our children are out of school for good 6 months. The lecturer, you can't pay them. The children now, most of them have turned into crime. Most of them have turned into crime.
Yes.
All the young ladies, most of them are now into hookup, into runs. Girls and runs women. That's what most of them have turned into because of this recklessness of the Janjaweed. And if a president is there, and he go and take 1.4 billion and go and buy vehicle for another country.
And you still have job. And you still have your job. Like how?
I still have your job, you are there. And you say people cannot talk. You understand? This is the reason why they use nepotism to saturate all parts of Nigeria. To make sure that nobody will make him. That's the reason. It's because of the death of Buhari. That's the reason why they use that nepotism. Endemic one that Nigeria has never seen before.
Never witnessed before, ever.
It is only one time one will be born and the next one is to die.
That's true.
You understand? We cannot keep quiet. If we keep quiet, they will kill all of us. They will kill all of us.
We are not just speaking out. We are acting too. Because nobody will be saying we just talk anymore. Action time. Nobody just
exactly.
I tell you.
As you said the other time, Mayegu, my Yoruba nation brothers, all they need is to get ready to defend yourself.
We are ready.
You understand? Because the other day you are showing this guy, Asari Dokubo. I know his own is pipeline guy. If he's not a pipeline guy, he cannot expose all those things that he's exposing. I getting me. But notwithstanding, I know what you are trying to narrate then.
Yes.
You understand? we Biafrans already are now in the bush defending their fatherland.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
And they cannot subdue us because we can never surrender.
No.
We can never surrender our life. We can never surrender our land.
Do you know something?
You understand? So they are,
you know something?
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Right? Very soon. Most of those who have been politically correct as well, they will stop being so. Ondo State governor already said they are going to have to buy guns for their people and allow them to also carry guns. In Benue State.
Sure.
In Benue State. You remember that one that said they should go and use anything to fight the terrorists. Autumn changed it now. He said you are free to carry AK-47. In Benue State now, they're about to to legalize that, right?
Lovely.
And in this Zamfara that we are talking about, in this Zamfara that we are, which is the another headquarters of this terrorism, they've already legalized carrying AK-47. So it's a matter of time, Baba. We should just position ourselves and not just talk. So we will get there.
I'm telling you, that's the right thing to do because you cannot stay in your house. Somebody from Niger will just come and kill somebody in Yoruba land. Is the person mad? Somebody from Niger will come and be kill somebody in Biafra land, and they will tell you to accommodate him as their brother. Is it not madness? No. It's madness now. I get me.
How could you get used to people who come to kill you for no reasons, and they can't even spare or explain why they have to kill you and whatever you have done?
Let everybody hold their neck. Buhari is dead, and he's dead.
See, in that BBC documentary, Prince, in that BBC documentary, the Fulanis that they interviewed, who have also been the victims of that retaliatory clashes from Hausas, said that they know that Buhari has destroyed the image of the Fulanis in Nigeria today. Because despite all the, we have Fulani Nigerians now. No, we know be small picking now, Prince.
Yes,
of them had the audacity to say they won't overrun us since we don't grow up. You get that now? They no try them.
That's true.
Sure, you get.
No,
so those ones where they give gun to come they kill us, do all of these things. Initially, those who are Fulani Nigerians, they were defending them because they felt like. But today they have confessed it in that BBC interview. They said Buhari has destroyed them. He's destroyed everything. That they don't even know how it's going to be like now outside. When Buhari is no longer there, because the Hausas are saying they will kill Fulani. They will kill Fulani. They are not hiding it. Go and watch that documentary, Prince. Like it's there. It's an open war now as we are talking. See, all of us in the south are saying we no go agree. All of them be the same and the same. For not right now,
That's so. And so, say now they cannot tell them, They carry soldier come for Yoruba land. They will carry soldier come for East, to keep people down, not to react when the terrorists are killing them. Now they cannot tell them that all the things that they are doing, Nigeria army that is not enough, that they are carrying to the south. Time will come. These people will take over the north. When the army that remain will rush to go back, they let them go defend their land. They will have no land to defend.
Will be none.
To enter. There will be none. So, and that time,
do you know why that prophecy is true? It is true right now. I'll tell you. Do you know that those who are flexing their muscles as the owners of Nigeria in Abuja, as we speak, majority of them, they can no longer visit their constituency, their villages, their communities as we speak. Babangida, Abdulsalami, Abubakar, they have been restricted to Mina. None of them, they no bond them to say, oh, my village is, Mina is like capital of Niger State, Abi. It's just like saying, I'm living in Oka, the capital of Anambra. Sure you get. But you are not from Oka. You are from somewhere else in Anambra. That's what it is for some of them. Majority of them can no longer go back to their places anymore. That's why they want to hold on to that Nigeria. Abuja and every city capital, capital city in Nigeria. It's catching up with them. The Prince.
In conclusion, if you plant terrorism as a race, you will reap terrorism at the end. You can never plant rice and you expect to reap cassava.
No, that's
not going to happen. No. Yeah, whatever you sow, whatever a man soweth in this world, the person must surely reap it. Fulani will never survive. They never survive this terrorism that they brought upon Nigeria. They can't survive it.
It is scary.
It will consume them. It will consume them. They brought it upon themselves. They cannot regret it because what they brought upon others, what they are wishing others. So if you come back to them, more blessing to them with terrorism. That's what we say to them.
Thank you very much for stopping by tonight, Baba. You have a good one. Cheers, man. So we'll take another one. I think I have. Hello there.
Hello, my good.
Hello, ma.
Well done, my good. Well done. I can't overemphasize enough over what you've been doing for our dear Yoruba nation.
Thanks.
But we're not land try, and pull weight to work. Anyway,
yes,
then mo call mo try láti, that or issue 1.4 billion naira. See, all of your motto found one Niger. And nǹkan tèmi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé òwe ni fún àwa Yorùbá. You understand? Because Buhari is being a nationalist at the end of the day. Ìlú tó identify pẹ̀lú nìyẹn. Ó ti story. Ó ní Niger nípa àwọn cousins àwọn ni. Ruler Niger náà ti wá sí Nàìjíríà. Ó ti sọ pé kí Niger ready láti become the 37th state of Nigeria. Òwe ló ń pa fáwọn ará Yorùbá wa, àwọn ọmọ àlè Yorùbá, òwe ló ń pa fún wọn. He's been a nationalist. Àwọn Yorùbá tí wá ní kán dìde, kán jẹ́ kó rí wọn pé àwọn saboteurs. Àwọn ní kán jẹ́ kó rí wọn pé ó ń kó lọ sí ìlú ẹ̀, ó lọ sí tọ́jú ìlú ẹ̀. Yes, kán máa dàdọ́rùn mọ́ títọ́. Àwọn tó ń support back. Àwọn tó support anybody tó bá ń support election in Nigeria at this time tí ó máa call open referendum at least.
I mean, kí ni wọ́n fẹ́?
Ọlọ́run má ṣe wọ́n ládọ́rùn mọ́
títọ́. Yeah, to be honest, right? Election time lawa, politicians will say anything and everything, right? How could the people to suffer through gbogbo kini? Everybody, we are not blind. It's just that people read different meanings. Again, I marry different meaning to things, but these things are happening. Now, if you are able to see clearly,
that is what baffles me.
Yeah.
Ojuwanri, I was on a space from about a week ago. What other evidence do you people want? Evidence will let you say.
Like
terrorists need Operation Safe Corridor. One activist, one jail one. On power on the southeast,
they are destroying your economy to build another one.
They are destroying your economy to build another one. What other evidence do you want?
I should that is
why is being a nationalist.
I know we will have to do our part as well to make sure that we are not just complaining as usual. We will make a difference. I strongly believe I do. Yoruba nation here and there, right? They shouldn't stop. No matter what it looks like to other people out there, nobody should relax it. Nobody should stop it. You should just continue firing because you may not know the psychological effect that is playing on our people positively yet. So nobody should stop. If not,
I understand.
Well, thank you so much.
Well done, Omaegun. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, ma. So, my last caller, who happened to
hello.
Hello, sir. 1 second, sir. So, one moment, please. She was practically clear. She said, all these things happening, okay? You might make things up yourself to make up an alternative reality or whatever it is. They are sending us a message, and especially the Yorubas. Buhari is a nationalist. He said it many times, and even their own rulers came to Nigeria to say they are willing to become the 37th state of Nigeria. But if you're not seeing the destruction this is right now, even impact on yourself, right? That is somebody who only realized the truth when they are dead. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello,
my
sir.
own contribution
Yes,
is to just add to the last caller. You know, Mayegun, let's look at this thing from another perspective.
I'm following
Do you really think, pardon? Do you really think these terrorists will allow anybody to take government from them?
They would fight it. And as we see today, they are in control. So to answer your question, sir, I am going to say no. Because there are many ways they can keep the power. And I know all of them are already on the table. So, yeah, I'm going to say no.
No. So that election that people are crying is just a distraction. I'm telling you. Because we shouldn't be thinking like we have government now that will conduct election for us. Nigeria is void now. You understand? So if we keep our hands folded, looking for transition through election, it's a foul thing. We need to think ahead and act ahead before it will be too late. Honestly, these are terrorists. Honestly, these are terrorists. So whatever we can do.
Do you know what breaks? Do you know what kind of a break my heart is this? When I see people, sir, who are, you know, rooting for these people that they will save Nigeria, and I figure out that none of them has actually clearly explained how they are going to tackle this terrorism.
Yes.
None of them.
None of them. So that really proved to us like those people they are after money for their pockets.
And they are politicians
not to be there for anybody. I don't know why our people are still sleeping. You know, election will not solve nothing.
No, it's not. It's not. Because anyway, some people don't know that. Some people don't know that you go and get PVC. Yeah, you go and get PVC, and then you go to the polling unit to go and vote. It's not going to end your end your misery, right? Because you see, the process that produced those ones they ask you to go and choose is the faulty one, the rigged one, and it is actually the one that decides your leadership in that country. And the process that produces them, we all know, is so dirty, is so bloody, and it is so backward. How dare people then feel like when I get PVC, I choose between this one and that one? What about the process that produced them?
Oh my God. It's just distraction. Because now, if we know our rights, we stand for it. That is when people will say, okay, let us dialogue. But now it seems we don't know our rights.
And we are not united. And they were never going to propose any dialogue. No wonder they are shooting us and killing us and even threatening us to try anything. Because we are not united.
Anyway, I don't know what we can do.
No, we are doing something, sir. Don't say that again, because now we know what to do. All of us have a lot to do now, and we cannot do it individually.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We are not waiting for anybody to do it for us anymore.
I've just signed the union. I think
I joined us as well. Now you will realize that you have a role to play, sir.
You know,
every one of us will play our part.
What I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying, because these people, they really know what they are doing.
They do.
And there is no time. There is no time. So what can we do as quick? That's my thinking. Or maybe I'm just feeling like this for nothing, but that is my feeling.
It is right if you feel that way, sir. But you know why I kind of feel better myself is that in the next couple of weeks, we will likely no longer be asking, what are we going to do if we do what we plan to do? Okay, sir. I get where you're coming from. Hopefully, and hopefully we'll be able to no longer say, what are we going to do? But we'll now begin to say, what have we done?
This is what we're doing. Yeah. So
What
this is what we're doing.
That time we can say, oh, we've done that. Oh, then what are you doing? We are doing this.
You know, doing that thing, you know,
yes, sir,
to challenge this terrorism.
We are going to.
That's what
we are going to. We just want to be nice on camera this way, because that's the best way to you know, that's the best way to remain civil. Okay, let's be nice on camera. But we're going to do something, and that's something we'll do. Yes, sir. That's something we're going to do. We report itself.
Yes. So anyway, we are in support.
Thank you.
So let me leave this line for another person.
Thank you very much, sir. Nice you have a good one, eh? All right, sir. So yeah, I believe that we are getting to a stage where we should no longer be saying, what should we do? This time around, we are going to get to a point where we're going to have to say, what are we doing? And as we speak right now, this is something we are doing as well. You may not really see much of it, but it's actually so valuable. Okay. Hello there.
Yeah, one name.
Kedu
Odima.
My brother. How are you today, Sita? Sir.
Yeah. Let me quickly make use of my time. But, I've been watching since the past 3 days without making any comments. Right. But let me start with the issue of caliphate, which you can link to whatever things that the J Republic people are getting from Nigeria. Let me state it carefully here.
Sir.
The contraption of Nigeria is running a 37 states and not 36 states, including Niger Republic. For a president who was elected into office, that wasn't an election, everybody knows, but was elected. When they asked him a question as regards to why would Nigeria pay for the railway project to Maradi, we saw his response. His response was because the moderator, the person that was asking him that question, is from Southwest, and he now said, the way the Yorubas, they have people in Benin Republic. They are cousins. Are they not their cousins? That they them himself too. That people from Niger Republic are his cousins.
That's right. I'm going to sit down. I think I have that clip just for the context sake. I don't know if it's still the right one or not, but just 1 second, okay? Listen.
You people in 1885, they sat down with ruler and pencil and draw lines. I say I have first cousins in Niger. There are Kanudis, there are Hausas, there are Fulanis in Niger Republic. Just as there are Yorubas in Benin, the Hobel and so on. You can't absolutely cut them off. But the rail, look at
Osita. That's from there talking about there are this, there are that, there are this or that. That's why the rail have to go to Maradi. So continue, sir.
So now, you had the Minister of Finance, the woman saying that Nigerians have the right to complain, right?
She said,
but at the same time, the president has his own
he will have his way
power
because he's the president.
Because he's the president. But I'm now asking a question: Is there a rule? Is there a rule of law? Is it that we do not have the constitution whereby the president is being checkmate? He doesn't have the total power. But here, a minister of a republic is now saying that the president has the power. He doesn't have the ultimate power. So that means they're still telling us that we are under a military junta or a junta. That is still what we are under. That this is not democracy. Because if it is democracy, whosoever that is the president will understand that they brought him there to serve. The president does not rule. He only serves the people.
As he should be.
He is the spokesman of the people. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the caliphate that they built from Sokoto did not work. So now the caliphate, the new caliphate is going to be built from Niger Republic. We are all looking at this thing. If we do not act, I tell you one day they will tell you that they are going to make referendum that the people of Niger Republic wants to join Nigeria. I am telling you the gospel truth. Because everything, I am not the first person to talk about something that is going to happen in Nigeria. A lot of people have spoken and spoken and spoken since the past 60 years. And people are not listening. And people are not listening. Because they are not listening, they cannot act. The reason we are still like this is because we are not listening. Everybody goes about their normal acting, like in Lagos, everybody goes their normal act way. In the East, everybody goes and move on. Everybody goes about their trading business and move on. But I'm telling you what is about to come. So
we just have to live with it too.
So in this particular setting, the way everything is going.
Well, isn't it a crime? I mean, for a country, right? They talk about patriotism, okay? Isn't it a crime, conflict of interest, when the government, they are not diverting the resources of a country to another country for the sake of a bilateral agreement, but rather to fund their government, to fund their politics, because according to them, they are entitled to it because of their link to Nigeria. Because there's no border between Nigeria and Niger. They are also coming to Nigeria to vote in Nigeria election. Now, is that not a crime against a treasonable crime for those who are perpetrating that from northern Nigeria against Nigeria? Is that not a crime that could make people who can prove it out and say, Omo, these people should be jailed for what they are doing? Like, is it not a crime? Osita, shouldn't it be a crime?
Now, let's digest it this way.
Okay.
Is it a crime that a country went and borrowed money, $1.8 billion thereabouts, for railway projects that has nothing to do with the inland Nigeria? That it is only from the northern part of Nigeria to the Niger Republic. Was anyone done in the southern part of Nigeria? No. That particular money they went and get, the one Amici talked about. So, if we are not seeing it, it is a questionable issue. We should rise to ask questions. If what we are operating is either Nigeria, Niger Republic contraption, or is it that we are what we are dealing with is Nigeria?
What are we into? Go. What is going on?
What are we into? Because the way it is, they know that the population in the southern part of Nigeria is more. They need to collude with another foreign nation, which is Niger Republic, to get whatever they want to do. You saw the minister, he said, oh, it is not today that Nigeria has been rendering assistance.
I said they have been doing it. You know another thing, so, they are economically sabotaging Nigeria, which is also a crime, okay? They are economically sabotaging Nigeria to go and build their own empire in Niger using Nigeria money. Is that not a crime?
It is not just a crime, that is evil.
Because
so now we have look at Nigeria. Children are not going to school.
No.
children are not going to school. The people in Niger Republic are going to school.
They are.
But they tell you that they have the same Boko Haram issue. It's a lie.
It's
All
a
these
lie.
things they keep telling us is a lie. They tell you that, that it is what is happening in Libya that is causing the problem. What has Libya got? Have you seen any Boko Haram person that is an Arab, a pure Arab?